If you're holding local events or you want to for your business, there's going to be one thing that you're really going to need to know how to do, which is fill them with humans. Well, in this episode, I'm going to share with you one of the most powerful ways that you can fill your event with humans without leaving the house, all from your computer, and without spending any money on expensive advertising. So stay tuned. Welcome to episode 196. My name is Tanya Aliza, and I help entrepreneurs and network marketers create success fast while most importantly designing a lifestyle that you love. So if you're new here, consider subscribing because I put out a brand new training episode and free resource together for you and your business each and every week. And make sure to also check the show notes because I leave a bunch of awesome, cool additional resources there for you that go along with the topic of today's episode that you don't want to miss out on because they will help you. So I want to share with you the idea that stemmed this episode because it's really powerful. So I recently adopted a really cool dog. Her name's Loya. If you watch me on my Instagram, you'll know exactly who she is. But I adopted her from a really cool rescue shelter in North Myrtle Beach. Their name is Kind Keepers. So if you're in the area, go check them out. They always have great pets and they're always in need of good homes. But anyways, I adopted Loya. And after I adopted Loya, I posted Loya on Instagram. I tagged Kind Keepers. And then Kind Keepers reached out to me and they said, hey, it seems to us that you know what you're doing when it comes to social media. You have a lot of followers on Instagram. Do you have any tips for us to help us grow our adoption shows or help us to grow our donation bank? Because obviously we run on full donations and we're always looking for ways to get better homes for our animals and take care of our animals that are in the shelter with food and donations. So this really hit home with me and I gave them some really good tips over the phone on how they can increase attendance at their local events or adoption shows that they're doing. Now, this information can definitely be transferred over into any business whatsoever, not only animal shelters. If you run a network marketing business and you're running local events or hosting shows or anything at all, you need humans there to grow the business. You need eyeballs on you, right? So I gave them some really cool tips, and these were free ways that they could implement because, again, they don't have the funds to spend money on expensive advertising, maybe like a traditional business would. But even if a traditional business used these strategies, they would see better results than if they paid for this expensive advertising that goes on in local news or newspapers or commercials or spots on TV. So I want to share with you what I shared with Kind Keepers because I think it's probably the most powerful way to fill your local event if you're doing them or you want to do them. So when I had this conversation with Kind Keepers on the phone, I said, what are you currently doing on social media? And they told me that they were posting very inconsistently on their Instagram and on their Facebook page. They would do little videos of the rescues that they had at the shelters and post, the videos randomly on their Instagram or their Facebook page as well. And so we really wanted to dial that in because they weren't seeing the results that they really wanted to see. So I talked to them about Facebook ads and I said, are you using Facebook ads at all? And they said no, because they didn't have a lot of disposable income for Facebook ad strategy. And I want to share with you a really inexpensive way to use Facebook ads to grow your local event. And you can also track this, which is really cool. And there's not a lot of people in local communities that are doing this right, which means there's an incredible opportunity if you do it right. And so I want to share with you exactly how I'm recommending a lot of people to do this. So the first thing that you want to do on your Facebook page, you want to host a Facebook Live, okay? So you're going to go live on your Facebook page, and you can do this for free, which is great. And you're going to explain the details of your local event. You're going to tell them when and where, and you're going to be very descriptive on what benefit people are going to get if they come. So you're going to really focus this around the benefits, not necessarily what it is or what it does, like the benefits of why somebody would want to come to this event. You would also want to tell them like to bring a friend or to share this event or the details with anybody that they know. And a little tip if you're doing a local event to get people there, can you bribe them with some food or some cookies or some donuts or coffee, right? So make sure that you do this Facebook Live. And, they ask me, well, how long does the Facebook Live have to be? Well, it could be 5 minutes, it could be 10 minutes, but you want to announce this through a Facebook Live format to your audience. You can get people on live and they'll see that you're doing this event and then they'll engage, they'll ask questions, you can engage back with them, you can ask questions. But what happens to a Facebook Live after you're done going live? It remains on your Facebook page as a static post and a static video, so it does not go away. So then what I would do is pin that post to the top of your page until the event is over. So during the event or during leading up to the event, about a week before, you want to start promoting about a week before, people see that at the very top of your page. Now, this is the most critical element of running your Facebook ad now to that Facebook Live with the event details. So if you don't know how to do Facebook Lives or you want to know how to do them better, you want to have better engagement and results from them, in every episode of Tanya Aliza TV, you know that I like to equip you with a free resource that goes with the episode and topic. So today, since we're using Facebook Lives and we're talking about that as a good strategy, and I'm going to show you how to boost that in a minute, I want to give you my free Facebook Live checklist. And it's a checklist on what to do before, during, and after your Facebook Live to get the most engagement and results from your Facebook Live. So if you want to pick that up, and I highly suggest that you do, go to tanyaaliza.com/196 and pick that up. It'll take you to the blog post episode, and then right underneath this video on that blog post, you'll see a big yellow button that you can click and request access to my free Facebook Live checklist. So make sure to get that because it really will help you. I've been doing Facebook Lives for years, and this is exactly what I do with my Facebook Lives, and you can copy it. Number 3, when you do the Facebook Live, okay, make sure to also put the event details in the actual post. So you get to write a little description that goes with the video, goes with the live. Make sure that you're putting the event details, time, place, date. Make sure all those details, bring a friend, encourage people to do what you want them to do with the event and with attending. Or if maybe they have to bring something to the event, tell them all the details also in the description, as well as in the Facebook Live that you do. Now, this is an optional idea, but it will dramatically increase the attendance to your local event. So after your Facebook Live is done, it's now a post on your Facebook page. You want to boost the post with a Facebook ad, and you want to specifically target the people in your local area or where that event is being held. And so you want to do this for about 4 to 5 days before the event actually happens. Doing it too far out might make people forget about the event unless you're building your email list and getting people on a reminder list of some kind. But if you're not, you don't want people to forget of the event when they see it in a Facebook ad. So 4 to 5 days before the actual event happens, run a Facebook ad, maybe $5 a day, for people to see and engage and come to the event, and target people just in that local area that the event is being held. You'll start to see some incredibly dramatic change in attendance to your local event just by adding that one little boost feature to the Facebook Live that you're already doing. Now, you'll spend about $20 to maybe $40 doing this over the course of that time. But isn't that better than going out there and posting flyers or getting flyers printed or doing local advertising that can be really, really expensive, and you can't track or engage with any of the people that are seeing your advertising unless you are on Facebook? So this is a super powerful and expensive way, but also more effective than any other avenue stream or advertising stream that is out there. Now, for those of you that don't know how to run Facebook ads maybe yet, it's really, really simple. And I will link in the show notes and resources of this episode below. I'll link to a Facebook ads mini class that I have. So maybe you're uncomfortable or you're not sure yet how to run Facebook ads, I'll walk you through the simple process of running your first Facebook ad, the way that I run Facebook ads for my business as well. So I'll link to that. It's Facebook Ads Revealed. That is the mini course that I have if you haven't been through it. And I'll leave that in the show notes and resources section at the very bottom. And remember, the resource that we put specifically together for you during this episode is my Facebook Live checklist. So for everything that I mentioned, all the resources that will help you put this powerful strategy in place, make sure to head over to TanyaAliza.com/196 and get the Facebook Live checklist and all the other resources that I mentioned. I'll leave a link that'll direct you right to the blog post right underneath this video in the description area for you to make it easy. Question of the week. Do you hold local live events already? I'd love to know what kind of events you run. Let me know in the comment section below and join the conversation. Tell me a little bit about what it is you're currently doing. And if you have any questions or you need any help, let me know and I'd love to serve and help you as well. So did you get some value out of today's episode? I really hope you did. If you know anybody else that could find value as well, make sure to share this episode with them via one of the links above, below, or around this video. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like. I'd be most grateful that you did. And I'll see you on the next episode of Tanya Aliza TV.